Countdown. Thank you to Oztracker for getting involved. There are only 9 days now left until the start of the Premier League season. It's drawing in that quickly. And don't forget, if you do like a punt, Oztracker is the only betting app you need for the Premier League season. Oztracker basically is a place where you can compare odds. It used to be that, but now you can actually bet through it too. So it's kind of like a Deliveroo for betting apps, if that makes sense. And today, they've asked me to talk about the sack race and basically who I think is going to go first. And for me, at 6-1, it's probably going to be David Moyes. I've got a feeling West Ham fans who look very upset at the moment will probably be seeing a new manager coming around Christmas. Roy Hodgson potentially, Steve Bruce, they're always up there. But for me, I can't really see past David Moyes. Do let me know in the comments who you think he could be. And don't forget as well, if you haven't already, check out the link in the description to download the Odds Checker app where you can bet with all the leading bookies in one place. And don't forget as well, please do gamble responsibly and you have to be 18 plus to get involved. But anyway, hello to everyone joining in today. How you all doing? How's everyone doing? Hope you're all good. Loads of people already here in the comments. Patrick Carolus enjoying some of Torres' touches in the Spain game. I'm not watching at the moment because I'm here with you, but let me know how he's getting on. Stephen De Silva, hey Stephen, I'm Stephen, he's leaving. Interesting, your confidence, Stephen. I like your confidence, Stephen. Hello to Romado. Romado, apparently Zinchenko's just scored a good goal, which is nice to hear as well. How's everyone doing? Sane's injured again, apparently, which is very interesting. Wow. Is it a bad injury? Is it a bad injury? That would be really, really bad news for Sane. I mean, I've got nothing against Sane, but it'd be interesting to see if those right over there, Nicola's just throwing knives around in the background. But basically, that'd be interesting for Sane. Fingers crossed he doesn't. I don't want it to be seriously injured. I don't want to be bitter about it. But it'd be interesting to see if the injury is related. Oh, Kabuto straight in with the question. Kabuto Yakushi, thank you so much for the question, mate. This emotional roller coaster has decreased my lifespan, says Kabuto. The only solace I might get at the end is knowing I won't be grieving alone. Wow, Kabuto, you're getting very existential there, mate. Do not worry about it. What I will say, Kabuto, is we've been through worse than this. Do you remember the Kevin De Bruyne one? That went on for months and months and months. This is just being blown up because it's Messi, basically. So it feels an awful lot more intense. And we're going to have to learn to deal with that. Oh, another EK member, Tom Stevenson. Welcome to the club, Tom. Hopefully you enjoy being a companion. And hopefully you enjoy being an academy starlet, rising through the ranks. Tom, thank you so much for the support, pal. DM me on Twitter if you haven't already. I'll give you a follow too, mate. But basically today, we are going to talk about this Messi saga. Do you know what? I was looking through the updates today, and I can't remember. Some of the stuff that happened today feels like about a week ago. It's been that long a day, and that many things have happened today that it's hard to believe. Hard to believe that it's all happened in one day. I mean, I'm just scrolling back through the City aggregators today, and there's loads of little bits where Jorge Messi's dad was door stopped, and basically, he was doorstopped as he was leaving somewhere, and apparently the reports were saying that he could stay at Barcelona. Now Messi's dad saw that video and he said actually he didn't answer yes. He said I don't know, because obviously he's Spanish and Argentinian. Apparently there's miscommunications every now and then. That was at the start of the day, which seems like absolutely ages ago now. That caused everyone into a massive panic. Basically people thinking that Messi's dad had gone. Yep, he could stay. And it looks like now at the moment, we've seen some rumours going around that he might end up staying. We've also seen rumours from big senior journalists. Tom's found the emojis in my face. Tom, hopefully you enjoyed those emojis in my face, mate. We've also seen some news from big journalists that actually they think the silence is kind of really important, that Messi still wants to go. Now, what we've got here really now is a stand-up between Jorge Messi, Bartomeu, Lionel Messi as well. There was also that kind of that bit earlier where we had Suarez and Messi playing paddle. You know, that game they play paddle, they were playing it at Messi's house. So much going on. So basically, we don't really know what's going on. At the moment, I do actually agree with people who are saying that the silence is kind of really interesting. I think the silence is kind of telling. I mean, surely at this point, if Messi had made his mind up, surely he would have heard something over the past few hours, but it has basically gone quiet on this front. Now, there were rumours that basically Messi was going to say something today, that he was possibly going to speak out in the press and all that kind of stuff, but now the latest rumours to that have since been cancelled, so the idea that he was going to basically announce something and now something about his future, but then apparently he went back on that, and the idea is now he's not going to do it unless anything changes. So we don't really know what is going on. We are essentially as we were. I know it's very tempting to get on the downer with this, but largely I think no news is kind of good news on this front. I've got a feeling that sat there still working out what the best option is, and I still genuinely believe that Messi wants to leave. Will he leave? We don't know, but I don't see any reason yet to suggest that Messi hasn't changed his mind. Basically, I think he still does. Lagan Carl with the comment there. And I agree. Until he's left, there's a chance he could stay. It's a very good point. I totally agree, mate. And I think largely he'd be very naive to say otherwise. Patrick Carolus feel like today's updates would be completely opposite of each other. People sold he's staying. People said you're right, Nicola. People sold he's staying. People sold he's going. Wake me when it's over. Patrick, I agree. It's been totally. It's been very contrasting at every single angle. I think it depends who you believe on this front. Largely, what I do know is that we can't really take any value from these doorstepping interviews. When people are just interviewing like his dad walking around or his agent or whatever, and they go, yes, whatever. They're saying yes or nodding to everything. There's no real value in them because they're just essentially trying to tell people to piss off politely. So I think what really is happening, we're seeing these little bits of reports. We're seeing essentially a lot of clickbait journalism, essentially... the press will report something new at all times because it does get those clicks and because it does garner interest. And as we'll see, so many contrasting reports because those contrasting reports are then the new reports. So if there's one claim of one thing, you'll then see a counterclaim because that will draw the attention. And then another counterclaim will draw the attention. So essentially, we've got a never-ending news cycle of stories that contrast each other, which play into everyone's collective hands. And it's very tiring for us as fans, but basically, we have to just kind of ride it out and see what happens. Lone Wolf saying Messi's silence in this is worrying, giving space to focus on other transfers. I don't know, mate. I don't really think it's necessarily worrying, but I see it the opposite way. I think if he was going to stay and they convinced him to stay, I think we would have known by now. But the fact that is he's still being very quiet. I don't know. I think the fact that he's been quiet still, it kind of proves that this still has some legs to go, really. What did they eat today, Rob? I have absolutely no idea, mate. Maybe he fancied, I don't know, a little bit of Thai this time instead of Italian. Maybe he went down to Wagamama or something like that. Ashai Kulkarni saying, I think Messi wants to leave, but only on good terms. Bartomeu camp is spreading the rumour that Messi has changed his mind, while in fact he's keeping him hostage. I actually agree with that, mate. I do think Messi doesn't want to cause a big scene. I don't think Messi wants to really kind of tarnish his reputation with Barcelona. But I think Bartomeu is very willing to kind of dig in and make it get a little bit dirty. And I don't think Messi wants to do that. But I really don't think this is over by any stretch of the imagination. Yes, today was a little bit painful. But every second that he's not reiterated his future to Barcelona, for me, I'm seeing some big doubts. Today, Mario Beckler, one of the big journalists who broke this story initially, he was saying, what did he say? Let me find the comments. Beckler basically did say that he feels that he still wants to leave. I've lost the exact quotes, but he feels like he still wants to leave Messi and nothing's changed as far as he's concerned. So, I mean, we'll have to see. Zinchenko just scored, apparently. I'm not watching it, of course, because I'm here right now, but good on Zinchenko. The hype meter stays, I'm at 70%. I mean, it's probably a little bit lower, but I'm going to see tomorrow where we're at. It's probably a little bit lower in my head, if I'm being totally honest. But at the same time, I think we probably don't need to lose our collective nerve on this. We have to basically see what's going to happen and just kind of play it out. Patrick, I think they have a feeling Messi is too soft to fight, that he will fold and be the good guy and just accept his fate. Maybe, Patrick, I don't really know. I mean, Messi is also the biggest footballer in the world. So if he really wants to go, if he really wants to stay as well at the same time, we'll see either choice. I think if he really wants to go, he probably could push it. Hi is sad now. Hi, smiley face. Sad face, I'm sad now. Don't be sad, hi. He tweeted something new, Steve. Who did? Who tweeted something new? Who are you on about, pal? Apparently someone tweeted something new. There's always someone new tweeting something, and I guess we just don't know who's tweeting what at the moment. But just play it out. Apparently, according to Hagrid, after yesterday's meeting, the club is now waiting for Messi's response. Jorge Messi has informed him now the meeting went, and now they are the ones who decide which way to go. A second meeting is not yet scheduled, but there are rumours that a second meeting could happen. I mean, at the end of the day, if like Messi says to his dad, Jorge, saying, look, mate, I really want to go, you have to find a way to make this work, then at some point, Jorge's going to have to come in and get that done, you know. Hype beer should be at 3.4%. Pete, unfortunately, I don't flap around as much as you guys. I mean, if it went that high and up, down every single day, it'd be absolutely no point doing it. I mean, I'm going to react to the latest bit of news and we'll see. I mean, realistically, it's probably about 65-60% at the moment, but we'll see. I'm still dreaming of wearing a Messi 10 City top. Manta, I think we all are, pal, but we'll have to fingers crossed. We have to hope that's going to happen. But when do you go live? I go live whenever, usually in the evenings. Is City playing today? No, they're not. Beckley just said Messi still wants out. Did he just literally say that? That's very interesting. I'm going to check now. Where is he gone? Beckley. Marcelo Beckley said... I mean, has he said that recently? He said that about an hour ago, didn't he? He said, yeah, Beckley said an hour ago, I really wish you're right, to someone else who replied to a Barca fan and said, but I just reported that he wants to leave, and I think he does. I still think he does too. So as long as he wants to leave, I'm going to stick positive. I must admit, it looks very, very hard. It looks very, very hard to do it. But we have to basically be very, very cautious. On the positive news, there is a bit of a Koulibaly update today. De Laurentiis has been saying more and more and more about the idea of Koulibaly actually leaving. He said he's accepted it's going to happen, which is obviously good news for Manchester City. There are rumours that City have put a last kind of an ultimatum bid down. Let me find the figures once again. I think it was 65 million or something like that, where they want a lot more than that. Or was it 70 million? Let me just double check. I mean, it changes so often that we don't really know exactly what the offers are. I think it was 70 million City put in, but they want a little bit more. But we're going to have to basically... I think largely we'll have to see how it unfolds. I think Koulibaly will come to Manchester City. I think we're going to see Manchester City probably go another 2 million higher, maybe De Laurentiis accept a couple of million lower, and we'll see eventually Koulibaly in the Manchester City shirt. I'm feeling pretty confident. But back onto Messi, I think we all have to basically just be calm and try not to follow the rolling news saga too much. I know I'm as guilty as the rest of you are doing this. We all do it. We sit there and see every tweet update, and then we decide, this is good news or this is bad news, depending on the moment. And then essentially 10 minutes later we get good and go, oh. Or we get, and then vice versa. We get bad news and we go, oh. Then we get good news and we go, hey. And then we keep repeating doing that constantly. And it doesn't get us anywhere. So every day I'll try and come back here at this time of day and we'll try and work out what's going on. Patrick saying, hey, only a month to go in the transfer window. Sarcasm. I mean, mate, yeah, it feels like it's going to last for absolutely ever, does it? Our prediction, I never predicted our Harley. I wanted ours. A very different thing, Harley. I wanted him in my team because I think he's fantastic, but I never predicted that'll happen. I really like him, I think he'd be fantastic. And to be honest, if Messi doesn't happen, can we go in for Auer and Koulibaly and get them done? I would be very happy with that instead. Messi is known as histrionic. Is he? Is he really? I think Messi's just known as pretty powerful, and fair play it because he's Messi and so he should be. Low Fat wants Diego Carlos over Koulibaly. To be honest, I'm fine with either. Lone Wolf, if I was Messi, Lone Wolf said if I was Messi, I'd simply make a statement saying my choice is final. The fact he isn't doing that shows a knee-jerk. The fact he isn't doing that shows a knee-jerk and uncertainty. He talks the talk, but he walk the walk. Actually, Lone Wolf, I think he might do that at some point. I mean, it's very early days yet, and I still think he wants an amicable solution. So largely, Philip, don't spam F. It gets very annoying. No spamming F, Philip. That's very annoying. Largely, I actually disagree. I think he might actually do this, but I don't think he's reached that point yet to get there. So I think we'll see if that happens. There are rumours that he apparently has actually recorded the video, but he's not decided to put it out yet. So we're going to have to see. Philip, stop doing the effing. It's very bloody annoying. None of that spamming F stuff. Eob's right, by the way. All these Twitter posts being positive. Let's not throw away for one negative post. There's been a little bit of negative posts and a little bit of positive posts today, but largely, I mean, we all do know the facts. The fact is Messi does want to join Manchester City Football Club. I mean, that's not a fact as such, but we know he's tried to leave Barcelona and most likely to join Manchester City. We all know this. Someone just said Mahrez trending to Barcelona. I mean, that's not true, is it? That's just not true at all. So you're lying there, whoever that is, who's saying that. Torres good. Torres apparently playing well, which is good news. Torres, it's his first game for Spain as well, so you got to basically be patient with Torres. I mean, he's doing all right apparently, but it's his first game for Spain. Largely, we have to be patient with these things. Belcher, he stated again, quote, he wants to leave, replying to Barca fans. Yeah, that's what he did. Belcher. Was it Beckler? I said Belcher then. You said Belcher. I think it's Beckler. So I actually read your typo. I like the idea he's just known as Belcher, which would be wonderful. I'm going to be calm basically on this one. I'm going to be very calm. Every day is going to be very, very difficult. By the way, I'll be going live tomorrow night, kind of late, because I'm in London tomorrow to record some things. So I'll be kind of late, about 9ish maybe or something like that. But I will be doing a live stream at some point tomorrow night, by the way. So if you are going to look for a live, make sure you hang around. and you wait on, because I will be doing one tomorrow evening. How many subscribers we have, by the way? Let's have a look. Let me check. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel. It'd be wonderfully appreciated. We need 44 to get to 42,700, which isn't going to happen during this video, but make sure to hit that subscribe button if you don't mind, and give this video a like too. Sterling could be swapped for Messi. Jacko Frankenstein, never in a million years is that going to happen, mate. No, of course it won't happen. I think you're just in fantasy land there. I'm probably not going to go on Twitch after this, to be honest. I'm just a bit too tired. I'm just genuinely too tired, unfortunately. We need a manager with a plan B. What are your feelings on Ake DM? Personally, think we could be heading towards 3 centre backs. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's one interesting quote today is that Nathan Ake apparently talked to Guardiola and said he could play 3 positions, which is very interesting. So he feels that he can play, basically, be useful in many places. I did see some rumours when we signed Ake that he felt he could be useful as a midfielder as well. He's always fancied himself there. And I wouldn't be surprised big time if Ake actually does fancy himself and gets a go at midfield. But Ake is going to be more useful. Do not sleep on Ake. He's a very good player. Oh, ITW33, thank you so much for the comment, mate. Big love. Absolutely appreciate you loads. If Messi does come, then one of a Silva, Mahrez, or Sterling would have... I mean, I would think one of those is going to lose some game time. But I think largely they'd try and keep them and see who's going to be. For me, it would be Mahrez because he's the oldest out of a lot of them, and he plays in the exact same position that would play Messi. But really, I can't see anything going to happen. I mean, I do agree some are going to lose game time, but at the same time, I think I'll bring in someone else in. Barcelona, a bunch of babies. I probably agree. Can Ake play right centre back? I mean, he can, but he won't do AAZ Cals because City basically want left footers on the left and right footers on the right. So I don't think he will play there. I won't be doing Twitch, unfortunately, Justin. I'm sorry, mate. You all want Twitch, but it won't be happening. Reguilon will happen either. Do you see anyone going to Barca if you get Messi? Daniel Osterholt. Daniel, mate, potentially maybe Garcia, maybe Angelino, something like that. But I can't see any of the first team play. They're the proper like senior squad members going. I just can't see it at all. I can't really see it. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I'm not unfortunately. Fortunately, if it happens at all, I can't really see that being an option. I think City will want to keep the squad together. Lewis, I am not good at these things. I mean, I'd say it's 50-50 at the moment. Lewis, I get it could go either way. But I don't think it's... I know a lot of people feel negative today because there's been no forward movement. But given that meeting was yesterday and all that kind of stuff, and Messi hasn't yet committed his future to the club, I am not feeling overly negative at the moment. Justin, I'll block you from my channel if you talk that to me again, Justin. I got the power, mate, so I expect an apology because I will block you from my channel, pal. Don't step to me, man. Don't step to me. Messi is talking to his dad. Yeah, that's the thing, Esteemed. I think largely Messi is basically... I think they're trying to work out how to do this. I've got a feeling there's a long way to go in this, and we don't really want... I don't think we really know the end game yet at the moment. It could be that Messi stays, and he probably will end up staying. But I am not going to overreact to this news today because there's been some other things. There's be lots of contrarian reports, and as ever, it's always a case of like... just seeing which one comes true. Sparky, are City having pre-season matches? I don't think they've... I mean, as far as I know, they haven't got any lined up. I mean, I think they'll do the whole behind closed doors thing where they have like 2 11s of their own and play against each other kind of thing. Or maybe there'll be some like genuinely very low-key ones where they play some non-league team or something like that. And we'll actually see. Guys, I'm going to start to wrap up because I'm very, very tired today. Only a quick video, but I wanted to jump on and talk to you all. I mean, I'll be back tomorrow for a longer video, but I wanted to say also thank you to... Where's my end board, man? Where's it gone? I've lost my end board. It's all gone. Everything's gone. I did have it somewhere. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm back. It isn't going to be the longest one today, unfortunately. But I say thank you as ever to all the Patreons here at the side. Which side is it? It's that side there. These guys are absolute heroes. And after that, all the members will be on screen as well. Not the longest one tonight, unfortunately, but there's not much to say, you know. But I still wanted to jump on and talk to you guys tonight and have some fun, you know, and chat away. I won't be going on Twitch, unfortunately. I'm genuinely not in the mood. I'm just a little bit too tired for it. Some days you just need to give in when when your body's a little bit tired and all that kind of stuff. But thank you for watching. I will carry on doing these live videos. There'll be one tomorrow. Thank you to all these guys now on screen, by the way. These are the latest members. No, they're not the latest members. I've not updated it for the last couple of days. I update it every Monday, but these are some of the members. You're all absolute heroes. Have a good night, though, guys. Go and chill. Go enjoy it. Go and watch someone else on Twitch because it won't be me. Oh, City Extra is streaming right now, so go and watch City Extra and tell them Esteemed Kompany sent you all. Go watch City Extra if you want to, and tell them that Stephen said hello. And go give my Twitch a follow, by the way. Twitch.tv. Which way is it? It's that way, isn't it? I keep pointing the wrong way. Twitch.tv/Esteemed Kompany if you want. I'm not on tonight, but go and watch that anyway. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there because I'm absolutely knackered, but hopefully there'll be more news tomorrow. Big love for everyone watching these videos. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out odds checking, the link in the description below. Don't forget you got to be 18 plus and gamble responsibly. And I'll see you all tomorrow in a bit. I pressed the wrong button. There we go.